live. What's up, everybody? It's Mr. Drew, here to welcome you to another episode of the Glowczewski Experience. This is kind of weird. It's episode 97, I think. And yeah, today I'm going to be continuing the map illustration that I've been working on for the last couple weeks, and you guys saw me working on it about a week ago last week. Haven't touched it, picking it back up where I left off. Gonna start rendering out, the buildings, the cities, the desert area over here, and figure out what I'm doing with all these little coral island looking things, and then start attacking the water a bit. So that's what I'm gonna be doing today. I only guessed this 97 because I shot 97 earlier, or I streamed it earlier today. Let me adjust the camera and get that nice top-down view. And yeah, let me pause this. And yeah, man, it's really weird because I streamed episode 97 earlier. I was working on that vector car, and in the stream before that, Volcom was kind enough to tell me that OBS didn't require two computers like I thought it did. And I downloaded it. I started using it. It worked out. And it maybe, I don't know if it worked out too well or what. But yeah, definitely gonna use these for that. So let me see where we at. We good? We good. All right. Oh, you know what? I wonder. Oh yeah, because I know what sides are getting shaded. So pretty much all the rooftops up here are gonna be good for this destroyed city. I wonder why it got destroyed. I guess you guys will just have to stick with me to find out when I get to that part of the story. But either way, yeah, man, I streamed it OBS. It was a horror show because I kind of just hit start streaming. You know what I mean? Like I set it all up. At least I believed I did because I never did it before. So it being something new to me, gave it the opportunity to either work or not work. So yeah, it was really weird. I streamed for about 2 hours. I finished the car. I applied the colors. I did all that. Unfortunately, I won't be, the next time I post it, it'll be like long after I complete the job and my client is happy. So far so good with everything. So that's cool. But yeah, man, I finished the car and I was good, and the stream had just hit like 2 hours, and I did my sign off like I always do, and then I had to think like, oh wait, how do I stop an OBS stream? And there's literally a start button. And that start button, as soon as it starts, turns into a stop button. So easy, right? Easy peasy. And I hit stop. And I thought, okay. Except nothing happened. Like I stopped, it appeared like the stream stopped. And then normally, I stream things this way. I've gotten really good at it with streaming, or I shouldn't say really good at it, but I've gotten familiar with it. And the after I hit stop on these, there's a save button. So after I hit stop on the other player on the OBS stream, I was waiting for like a save button to come up, and I never saw one. So naturally, I closed out the program, closed out Twitch, and then I go to my, I go, after I close everything down, I open Twitch back up. So to see if the video is up there, and no video. And I'm just like, I'm having that WTF moment. So that happened. And I was like, maybe it's still just uploading, maybe it's just not there. And nothing. Like nothing was working. I go to OBS Discord, and I bring it up to them. I'm just like, hey man, I just tried it for the first time, yada yada. Like it's not there. My video's not there, which is weird because as I'm typing them and communicating with them, I go to my email and I see the stream summary. So I said, okay, I definitely streamed something. It's just not popping up. And then, yeah, end the story. That's where it is. There's no, on Discord, they asked me a couple questions. A couple people pitched in, told me stuff. It was great community. It was great talking. But I was just like, I told them my situation and kind of got the shoulder shrug. And I'm not mad at that. People tried. That's all you gotta really ask for is for people to try. And yeah, I guess I lost that one. I guess that one that one's gonzo. So it is what it is, and that was episode 97, but it's a lost episode. All I have is a stream summary to show for it. And yeah, I apologize, man. I don't know if anybody was enjoying the vector digital stuff, as opposed to this traditional stuff that I'm doing. But yeah, it just didn't pan out for one reason or another. I'm gonna try it again. I still have OBS. I'm gonna try it again. Experiences that I had with it was a bit laggy, like noticeable lag. For the entire 2 hours, I thought maybe it started okay, started decent, but then about, I don't know, 30 minutes in, it got pretty bad. And so yeah, I just don't know. Just got to give it another shot and see and try not to, like, I don't know, like really hit pause and see if maybe something came up and I just missed it. I have no idea. Either way, we'll try it again. Maybe I'll just do like a random thing, maybe not something important. But if you've been watching me long enough, I'm kind of like a do or die kind of guy. I'm just gonna do this, and I I leap before I look. You know what I mean? Isn't that what they said about who is it? Robin, Batman's sidekick. Like he'll jump, or maybe they said this about Batman. He'll jump off the ledge and then he'll figure out how he's gonna land after that. And that's how I be doing it. I kind of just go for it. And then after I'm going, it's like okay. So I went for it, started streaming. Uh, I know that I was streaming for sure because one of the streams subbed me, but two because of the comments and the viewers and stuff like that. I was like, okay, so something's definitely happening. And then yeah, I don't know what happened. I don't know. Doesn't seem like anybody knows. But it's all good, man. Uh, I got random shit playing on the playlist on my YouTube. So I'm just gonna let that ride in the background. Um, and I don't know, this one is talking about how Magneto became the god of Marvel vs. Capcom 2. I guess, he's kind of like an OP character when it comes to that. When it comes to that video game. And me being a fan of that video game, I always just watch videos randomly about it from time to time. And this is one of those, so feel free to jump in the chat and throw questions at me. I'll definitely answer them. This isn't this isn't like a silencing or anything like that. It's just I'm gonna color because yeah, even though I did get the car done, like the logo's done, and I did accomplish stuff today, and I kind of set out everything I needed to do. Uh, yeah, that's I kind of feel a little unaccomplished just because of that situation. So I want to do this stream, and we'll see what happens. And yeah, I think these buildings, I'm not gonna make them like colorful. These cities and everything like that, I'm not gonna make them as colorful as the other ones. Kind of almost thinking almost like Greece, how everything's almost like that. Everything's like white and blue. Kind of want to give these things almost like a coral structure. How big, how dark is this? Okay, this isn't that dark. And yeah, I think this will be nice, man. It just gives these people like a nice kind of overall color. And we're so far away from the city, we're not going to pick up little tiny details like that. But yeah, it's just to say like these buildings are all made from the same rock, things like that. Are we good? Yeah, we good. I got a couple meetings coming up in the next day, and then I might be out of town for a couple days after that. I'm contemplating my activity, what it's gonna be like, but it'll probably be like non-existent, honestly. But we'll see. That's if I'm out of town. Nice. Oh yeah, I love the look of this, man. I'm so glad I didn't go super colorful and bright. Now I wonder if I can change some of these. Yeah, cool. Yeah, with these buildings up here, because they also got busted up. Gonna make them kind of a combination between this ruined city and this okay city. All right. Oh, that's right. Didn't I want to do? Oh, that's what I needed. That's okay. It's been a week since I worked on this. I remember now. I got some pencils ready just in case. So, yeah, I remember now I was talking about how I was going to uh, gradate the green down and the blue up. So that way we can kind of. Oh my God, I broke this. Let me go sharpen this. I'm breaking lead and stuff. Give me a sec. Oh wow! Now that I look at it, I'm wearing my Marvel vs. Capcom T-shirt, but it's the first game, not not the second game. See, I knew I was playing this video for a reason, man. I'm on my Marvel vs. Capcom ish today, man. That's what's up. So yeah, I was going to introduce a bit of green into this kind of frostiness, especially since I want to be able to control this overgrowth. It's a little easier to control pencils and not commit as much as you would with a marker. So yeah, I'm gonna lay in some of this lighter green first, going with some darker green afterwards to kind of just shade in some spots. There we go. Gotta let it start fading out from here into these little ice lands. See, all the foliage kind of freezes up and frosts over and everything from over here. I wonder what happens if a continent is full of like kind of Amazon jungle kind of stuff, and then it like the continental drift just takes it to Arctic places. What happens to that jungle? Does it naturally evolve, or does like the foliage adapt? Like how does it adapt, or does it die? Like the kind of concept that I'm working with here is that it kind of adapted, but it freezes over. You know what I mean? So it's kind of like throwing lettuce in a freezer, so to speak. Like it's frosted over. I don't know if it's any good anymore. You know what I mean? I don't know if it's still alive, like this forest and plant life. I mean, it's taken over this. Okay, so I got some. There we go. Just get some of this dark green around here. Separate from that one. Go. Figure around this flame bit. And I'm guessing this fire is what's keeping the foliage alive in this area. Think of it like the, what is that, the flame that's at the memorial cemetery or something like that? The one that never goes out? This is a mortal flame, but it's huge. And yeah, I can just draw some random vines kind of growing across these buildings because the foliage is taking over this destruction. It's darker. Oh yeah, definitely looks like a destroyed city. Definitely looks like it's getting retaken. I wonder if I need to just darken that out. You know? Ah, okay. Got a teching video. Yeah, Tekking's always talking about One Piece. I love that show. I love it so much I started reading the manga. And in the latest manga, no spoilers, there's a team up attack where two super powerful pirates team up and do a 2-in-1 attack. Here we go. I need. Right. All right. Let me see. Is this coloring? Okay. You know, that flame was getting a little. There we go. Make this look more like a blaze. Now that I see this, this would actually get a lot darker like that. There we go. I wonder if this marker's still dry. A little bit. Yeah, this marker's weird, man. Like it was dry, and I started using it a bit, and it like kind of woke up finally. I used it again, it was dry. I was like, it's kind of fading. Which is a shame because I almost like never used this one. I must have like accidentally left it slightly cracked open. Hey, what's up, Woo Jack? Looks like Matt from a game. Yeah, it's it's just a world map that I've been working on for my own IP. Um, I mean the long term goal is to make original animated videos, but I've written a story and then it you know it got so it got so big that I needed to uh, I needed to draw a map. You know, I had so many locations and things like that. I said I need to draw a map so I can figure out where are all these things. So I drew a map, and now I'm just putting that map together. So it's mapped for an animation, but it's like production design. Yeah, yeah. Thanks, man. It's I do love to draw. Mobile photography. Uh, what do you mean mobile? Uh, like you're a traveling photographer, or you take pictures of things that are moving, or like yeah. Okay. Oh, I see what you're saying. And edit info. Okay. Cool, man. Yeah, that's the way to do it. I mean, cameras are so expensive, you know? and then you have HD camera right there on your phone. It just makes sense. I feel you on that, man. Yeah. Yeah, that's good, man. You take good quality photos, and then in Photoshop, you can fix them right up. That's what I do with these things. I draw these, and then I scan them in, and then I'll bring them into Photoshop, touch them up, and then I upload them to my website. For as some production art. So obviously, I do most of the work here, but Photoshop serves to just kind of bring it up just a little bit. There we go. So here I go to bring some of the blues into this land. You edit this map in Photoshop? Not yet, but I will. Once I'm done. Like I'll finish this, and then I just do like minor things. Like I'm not gonna color the entire ocean blue here, but I'll get the shoreline, and then when I bring it into Photoshop, I'll actually color in the entire map. At least the ocean water, color it in blue. Things like that. It's just small touch ups. It's what I imagine you're doing with your photography. I mean, unless you're doing like major editing with your photography. Yeah. So yeah, I just touch it up. But yeah, I do a lot of the work right here, just traditionally. It reminds me of a World of Warcraft map. Witcher map. Yeah, I didn't really like look up or study any specific maps. I kind of just, I've seen like maps in video games and things like that, and I was just kind of like, okay, I know I need to get kind of like a top-down view, almost like a three-quarter angle of the world, and then just start drawing it, and then it's kind of how that worked out. But yeah, I appreciate it, man. I'm glad you recognize some familiarity in it. At least it reads. All right, man. Thanks for stopping by, man. You have a good one. No, yes, to go. All right, good night, man. Well, that was cool, man. It's cool of him to stop by. You know, it seems like he was just like on his way out, but he's like, no, I'm gonna stop by one more. I'm gonna stop by one more streamers page or streamers stream, I guess. Yeah, I love this doc idea. I love this whole thing. All right. Ooh, I wonder if I want to go this blue with it. Such a strong blue. Go. Do I want to? go. Hold on, man. Nardachi, you rated me? What's going on? No way. I love that. I look. I'm just looking at. It's like, oh, rated you with a party of one. Oh my God, that's awesome. Thank you. Is that where Wujek came from? Yeah, spreading the love, yo. I really appreciated that. Oh, that's so funny. Oh yeah, that's what I wanted to do. That is what I wanted to do. Wow, man. I love it, man. I love I love this whole platform, man. I knew I was picking the right one. And I was sitting there contemplating between Twitch and YouTube long time ago, obviously. And honestly, it wasn't even that much of a conversation. It wasn't even that much to think about. I was almost just like, yeah, I'm gonna do Twitch. And I love it, man. I really appreciate like how awesome these people are. You know, I was a little bit worried. I think there's like obviously a smaller audience in Twitch. But man, talk about the great people, you know what I mean? I met so many great people when I did conventions in Artist Alley and things like that, when I meet all of you out there. And that's kind of what I was thinking about. It was like the whole point of this was to recreate that feeling and recreate um, that sort of atmosphere and just do it in a digital sense. I mean, I just did OBS for the first time today. I mean, I think it ended in failure. Like it started off really rough and then we kind of got it going. And then when I ended it and I lost the video, it was like, oh, like it kind of started rough and it ended rough, but it happened nonetheless. And how we looking? We still focused? Yeah. And yeah, man, it was it's the beginning, man. I wouldn't have gotten that OBS started had it not been for Volcom. I wouldn't get to meet people like Wujek, who's, just in here and we're just talking. You know what I mean? I've always had that thought about people taking their camera phone, their phone camera, whatever you want to call it, and doing everything on there, man. Like you could for sure, man, do all the photograph stuff. It's insane what you can do. So to hear someone who's doing that, that's dope. And to talk to him about it, he's like, yeah, I'll be doing that. It's like, that's awesome. I wonder how much of this I'm going to actually. Now these are gonna look more like a shipyard. And funny enough, Falcon and Winter Soldier just had one of those like container yards in their show. So yeah, it's kind of neat. Yikes! Dropped one of my things. I watch YouTubers so much that, it's always a question. It's always a question, but I upload to I backlog all my videos, um, and upload them onto YouTube every now and again, or no, every single day. I'm barely thinking about what I'm saying. Hold on. But yeah, I upload it. I upload to my YouTube every single day. And I don't know, maybe they're just backlogged so far back that the subject matters that I talk about, because I'm live here, so I'd be like, yo, I just watched Winter Soldier episode 3. I just watched Kong vs Godzilla. Like I just watched da 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 da. You know? So I think maybe because they're backlogged and then they don't get uploaded for like right now I'm a month ahead, and on the trajectory that it's at right now, it's only going to get further. You know what I mean? Again, the whole point of it is just to backlog it. Like I had the YouTube channel for years now, and I stopped uploading to it for I don't know how long. My computer crashed and everything like that. It was so devastating, man. It's devastating just to sit here and think about it. To think about how to think about how I was I was working on my demo reel to try to create a better reel than my graduation reel, which you can find on YouTube. And I just wanted to create one that was better because after I did the first one, I realized everything that I had done wrong, and then I wanted to do it right. And I picked a project and I started executing it one by one, man. And yeah, it was like my mind and my actions were aligned on the right path, and then my hardware was just like, not gonna happen, bro. And it was weird because it wasn't a bad computer, it wasn't old, like how I'm working with like bad equipment now. I shouldn't say bad equipment. I'm working with, uh, what do you call it? Just old equipment, I guess. You know what I mean? Like, because I'm working with old equipment, it's like, you know, everything could be so much better. And it has gotten better, man. I mean, since the computer crashed, I I've I've become debt free. I paid off all my debt. You know what I mean? I just have to focus on bills and things like that. Like I did that for myself. I put I put clearing my debt as the priority over getting the 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 shiny the shiny things that could help me in my art. and it was just the route that I chose. And then I thought, you know, not now that I'm debt free, like everything should be good, man. I should be. And I thought it'd be pretty welcome. What is mint green? Is this mint green? So yeah, it was a bummer, man. But I gotta just put one foot in front of the other. Keep moving forward. Keep aiming. Keep aiming for better. And uh, as long as you keep doing everything right and you stay responsible, I mean, I've been able to achieve goals that I've had. So I don't see why the next goals that I have of making this stream better and building an audience and welcoming more awesome people and more people just like feeling welcome to be here and talk all this. Talk about everything that I be talking about here. Um, yeah, I don't see why it's impossible. It's just hard for me to see it at the moment. Like I said, I just keep doing it, and as long as that's my intention, and I stick to it, there's I mean I don't see a reason why it wouldn't happen. But yeah, man, I mean that's what it is right now. Okay, how do I want to do these? Do I want to do these buildings the same way I did the other ones? Do I kind of want to make them? I feel like I almost kind of want to make them something else. Let's see. Let's see how much I can. Hell yeah, I'm gonna do it like that, man. Of course, I'm gonna do it like that. Come on, come on, Drew. What is you thinking? Oh, how about that Loki trailer? Hold on, let me. Oh, I might get DMC'd if I turn the volume up. Owen Wilson, man. Yeah, I'll never stab anyone in the back again. Come on. You can trust me. All right, cool. Yeah, make this more. I want to make it look more like a different city. Wow. Talking about Lady Loki. I guess, yeah, they did mention Loki variants. We know Loki has a bunch of. Oh, this is perfect. Why didn't I think of this before? Where are you at? There we go. What are we past an hour now? Okay. wonder if I want to start working on the water a bit. Kind of get the water down here. There we go. Let's see what happens if I move up to here. Get at least the bottom of the page on screen. Cool. So y'all see me working down here? Yeah. Damn. Oh, I've already seen this. Alex Ross's home. CNBC or something like that. Man, I wish I was smarter when I was a kid. Oh shit, I'm getting way up there, huh? My bad. I was like, oh, I'll just do it out down here at the bottom. Maybe I'll stop right here. Oh yeah. Kevin James, the King of Queens. He has his own YouTube channel and he has his little mini series. Not even a mini series, but he has this series that he does. He makes these short videos of called like the Sound Man or something like that. And it's him on he 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 puts himself into movie scenes, famous movie scenes, but as the sound guy that's on set. And I'm just watching one. I'll just pop one on every now and then, but they're short videos. And like this one is of Inception at the end scene where that little top that he spins just continues to spin forever and ever and ever, and we never know if it stops and rolls. Um, yeah, that's hilarious. Do more Isaiah Bradley. Damn. I didn't even think about that. Damn. That color's a big jump. Let me let me check out my old map for a second. How'd that look? I did it with colored pencils. Okay. There we go. This was the one. Damn near the same color. It's a whole shade darker. God damn. Oh shit. Damn. All right, how we looking? Looking decent. It's looking decent. Glad I'm getting to the water. It makes the land, more pronounced. What's going on here? Wow. Damn, man. Yeah, I'm gonna have to render out those trees. Behoove. Wow. Yeah, it is amazing. I don't know if you guys could hear it. I turned it down low so I don't get DMC, but yeah, they were telling the story of Isaiah Bradley. He's talking about how I was so interested in hearing about his story. Certainly worth it. Go to Comics Explained, and not to be confused with Film Comics Explained. And yeah, he has two videos on Isaiah Bradley. Um, because it's one story split in half. So yeah, go check it out if you're into that stuff. If you're into Marvel, Captain America, if you're watching Falcon, Winter Soldier. I don't see the TV show going in the direction that one did, but it might. Um, but I only say that just so, in case you're worried about like spoilers or you don't want to know the story because it'll spoil the story. Um, I mean, I think just the word Black Captain America explains it all, and that alone is enough to ride. How many? How many stories? You know what I'm saying? Did I pick this up, or do I have this on autoplay? Ah, autoplay is on. I was about to say I don't remember putting on a Venom video. I love me some Venom. He's in my top three. There we go. Get a little video about Godzilla and Kong. Was it 9:45? Man, I mean, I feel like I got something done. Let me let me check this. Let me see this recording. And again, these things are gonna look a little bit loose, but then once I get to the pens and the micro pens, it'll start to pick up. I have to adjust this guy a bit, I think. Let me let me pull up. That's what I'll do right now, since we're in the last bit. I'll pull up the character sketch I have for that guy, because I'm looking at it, and when I drew it, I don't know if I was thinking about the right thing. So I'm gonna pull up his character design, and I know I went through it a bunch, but hopefully I could find like the latest one or the one that I'm kind of. I kind of find what's the word I'm looking for? Agreeable or something? Okay, not you, but I feel like I should be close. Come on, where you at? Actually, why am I hiding this? I'm flipping through. Oh, and then it's on the next page. So yeah, if this is, are we focused? Yeah, it's a screen of a screen, so it's gonna be a bit of a struggle. Plus, like I said, these are all sketches. Okay, okay. So let me see what I have here. See what I have here. Okay, yeah. That'll be an easy change. That'll be an easy change for me to make. I knew I'd gotten something wrong. Okay. But yeah, what did I do? Got the water done down here. Kind of did a little bit of touch up here. Got colored in this city, that city, a little bits here. Got these cities done. Got a dope idea for here. Oh, a little bit of this area. So I need to pick it up from here next time once I visit this. Should be tomorrow. We'll see. We'll see what I'll be doing tomorrow. But yeah, I'll pick it up where I left off, and then yeah, did the water up here, and yeah, I'll have to color in all these. So yeah, we're working our way up the map, and I'll work on these next bits. It's interesting. I don't have any color ideas for this. I'm struggling or I'm freaking out. I'll have to sleep on it in between this stream and the next one, right? Either way, let me pause this video. Um, yeah. So it was a quiet one. I want to thank Wujek for stopping by, and I want to thank Nadachi for the raid. Again, any and all are welcome, and I appreciate every single one of them, man. No raid is too small. Isn't that what we talked about last time? Um, but yeah, I appreciate it, man. And yeah, I'm G Mr. Drew. That's at G Mr. Drew on all social media, Twitter, YouTube, You can find me on like Fiverr and Patreon if you're interested in hiring me or commissioning me to do anything like this, do any work. I'm starting to roll out a little bit more digital work from time to time. So yeah, man, if you want traditional, you want digital, you want anything and everything, you know, I've been at this for the longest time. I'm like, I got it. So, uh, yeah, check out my website, gmrdrew.art, and you get to. It's a blast of the past, man. It's artwork that I've done for like 25 years, anything and everything. I shouldn't say everything. It doesn't include all the stuff I lost in the computer crash. It doesn't include uh, portfolio items from past jobs just because of legal stuff, and companies want to claim your work and not let you have them. It is what it is. That's how it goes. And but other than that, you get 25 years worth of stuff. I'm sure you'll find something new every single time you visit. And yeah, man, thank y'all for joining me on the Andrew Glowczewski experience. This is episode 97, picking up this map illustration. I love where this is going. And I'll be honest, I love this. This is coming along great. Like, I focused on the forest first, just like I knew I should have, and create that look. And now I'm just gonna do all the cities, render those in, and once I get to the pens, it'll sharpen up the edges and really bring them out. I'll be honest though, I cannot wait to jump to the next map going north. That's gonna be huge. That's gonna be something that when I did the thing, uh, yeah, we in the last 15 minutes of this, so let me do that. I'm showing you behind the scenes exclusives on all this, and I was flipping through all these pages, all these character designs that I did over the past few years, and they were just thumbnails. It was just me trying to see like, oh, can I actually draw 400 characters? Let me see if it's possible. Here's a little picture of Din Djarin with Baby Yoda back when Mandalorian 1 came out, just so you can see the timestamp. This is obviously more recent thumbnail sketches, but some of these things go back years. But yeah, let me show you what I'm talking about with, and again, it's not going to be everything because I keep everything that I do limited. But this is the map I'm working on now, and this is the character map. So it's like the world map. I cropped out just this area, so that way I knew where to start the drawing from this lower right corner all the way to the upper, or the lower left to the upper right. So I can see everything. I'm not including that landmass just because there's like some land over here, but that's going to be something else. I'll just get to it later, and maybe I will include it. Who knows? It's blank up here. I could certainly draw it in, but I don't want to do that just yet. So yeah, here's that. This is the world map, man. I've gotten this ice place done down here, and everything that you're seeing is this area that my finger is covering. And then what's going to be next is basically this much. I don't know if it's going to go that far north, but it's going to be kind of like this section. And holy cow, you can see how big that section is compared to this. It's still going to be done on a 10 by 10 drawing. So yeah, just like the details kind of got downgraded on this map compared to the ice one that I did, it'll probably be like an equal amount of downgradation when I start working on that map. But yeah, I can't wait. I so can't wait, because when I put that one together, with the thumbnails and the character map and all that stuff, when I put it together, it was at first difficult, and then I said, you know what, just do it this way, and then I did it that way, and I said, well, this is going to make this country look like this. And in my head, I was just like, well, then that's what your country looks like over here. And that's what it's going to be. And it's going to be different from the ice one. It's going to be different from this one. And yeah, man, I'm really enjoying this because now that I'm putting all this stuff together and I'm kind of like visualizing it and all that, like, man, it I I love this work that I'm doing. I can't stress that enough. I love this work that I'm doing. Um, and I hope you guys are loving it too. I hope you guys learn to love it. If not, and I'm gonna be at it for a long time. I'm gonna be at it. You just saw that world map, and I'm breaking off chunks by chunks, and you could see like even though I had my hand covering a certain part, like it was covering like a whole bunch, and there's still like a lot to have to get around to. And I'm so glad I'm doing it the way that I did it, where it's like the least consequential places first. That way, when I get to the places that are a little bit more relevant to the main character, I'll have a good grasp of how to create a map and how I want to put these things together and what they're going to look like and how to differentiate them. I'm kind of getting basic stuff out of the way now, you know, learning how to create these things. So by the time I get to the important parts of like the homeland of the main character and how crazy insane that's going to be and what that's going to look like, whoo, like I'm gonna have ran through so many ideas and have to force myself to come up with these ideas in order to execute those places or the look of those places without without repeating myself. And again, this is a whole world and so much fun. It's so much fun. I hope you guys are enjoying it as much as I am. Uh, and yeah, this is the Andrew Glowczewski Experience, episode 97. Gonna continue this map illustration hopefully tomorrow. Like I said, I got a couple things I got to do. I got a couple meetings in the next couple of days, and then I might be out of town for another couple days after that. So it is what it is. I hope that my whatever doesn't suffer at all. And yeah, man, I love y'all. Y'all stay good.